And I have to say, this, I think this is my favorite one. Oh.
Link and discount code in the description.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to Need for Speed Heat. And today we are going to be doing a build on the Porsche 918 Spyder. We are going to be finishing out the run of the hybrid supercars we've been doing. This is the final one I haven't done yet. And I'm pretty excited. I love this car. When they first announced the big three, I think I was probably most enamored with the Porsche, but as time went on, I really fell in love with the P1, and also I like the LaFerrari a lot too. I don't know, I don't know which one I like the best. I feel like I like the P1 the best, but I think on the Grand Tours test of these, the Porsche one. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember, but this is this should be fun. I can't wait to see what this thing can do. All right, so we just have Ultimate parts, so we're gonna go ahead and throw the Ultimate Plus in here. It's kind of funny. The LaFerrari had Ultimate Plus parts in it already, I do believe. All right, let's see now the turbo. So it looks like the dual turbocharger is going to be our best bet here. So we're going to go with that. Slap on our big old tank of nitrous. Alright, so when all is said and done, we have a 0 to 60 time of just over 2 seconds and a top speed of 233. This thing should be good. Okay, let's see what we can do to the body, shall we? Hood. Oh, lots of options. Okay. So looks like some vents. We got a little scoop. There's some nostrils. Another little like scoop thing. Oh, I see. Okay. I thought it looked funny. So the hood actually will give us some wide body options. Since we don't have front fenders, I'm into that. So look, I think it's all the hoods are just duplicated, but in like wide body form. So we're gonna do this one because I like those little nostrils on the front. And boy, does that get wide. Headlights. Gonna go ahead and tint those babies. And then let's see, front bumper. No, that does not. That looks so weird with the wide. So we're gonna leave that. Splitter. I can dig that. That's pretty good. Alright, front canards. That's like a lot, but sure, why not? And then let's tint the windows, of course. Mirrors. You want to change over to those? The ones on the stock ones are kind of boring compared to the P1 and the LaFerrari. We'll throw those bad boys on. Side skirts. Lots of options again. Okay, so we can make it fit into the wide body. That's good. I think we're gonna come back to that. Let's see what we can do on the rear fenders here. Aha! Make it fat. Trunk lid? Oh, you can black it out. I like that. Rear bumper. What does that even do? Oh, I see. Okay, so I think we'll just leave it for now. Sure, we'll go with that diffuser. It's good. Tail lights. Yeah, we're gonna black those out. Roof. Do we want to put the roof on? I think we're gonna put it on. That's what I think. Spoiler? I actually kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie. Oh man, I don't know what I like, because I like that. I feel like that looks pretty good. Not sold on that one. This one, like, I like the carbon fiber, but I like this shape better. So I think it's between this one. Do we like this one, or do we like the big, ridiculous one? Oh man, I don't know. We're gonna go with this one, because I always go for like the crazy spoiler, I feel like, so that's a little bit different than what we normally go with, so that's what we're gonna do. Exhaust, I love that they're up here. That's so cool. Oh. I'm down with that. So now we gotta go back to the side skirts. Okay, so that's what it looks, you should look at it from this angle. So that's not really gonna fly with our rear bumper. Doesn't that look weird where it cuts off? I think I prefer it. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. Alright, so I feel like I've only ever seen this car in silver, so I'm curious to see what the community has here. Alright, so I went with this one. I like the kind of lime green accents, because I wanted to keep the stock calipers, because that like lime green's pretty cool, or yellow, whatever you want to call it. I like it. So that complements that. Now let's see if we want to change the rim color, shall we? Alright, let's check our effects, shall we? Backfire, we're gonna go with green. Underglow, I'm gonna go with this green and yellow wave, I think. Hopefully that looks good. Stance, do we want to lower this? I feel like once again it's gonna be just like, it's already so low that you're not even really doing anything. We'll just pop it there. And exhaust sound. Woo! Okay. Well, I think we are ready. Let's do it, shall we? God, this thing is so wide. I love it. Woo! Okay, it's a little squirrely. Oh, God, look at this thing. Woo! Okay, alright. Getting the tail out. Let's give this one a shot. Warm it up, baby. Oh man, look at that exhaust coming out. That's so tight. And acceleration is pretty darn good. Excuse me. Woo! Let's go. It's kind of a droney engine sound. I might have to change the exhaust sound a little bit. But we, I'm surprised we have not caught up to first place yet. Yeah, top, what are we at? There we go, broke 200. We're catching up to him now. Oop. Nitrous. Goodbye, sir. Whoa. Okay, so this thing turns in no problem. I'm curious to see how this is going to compare to the LaFerrari we just did. Because this actually already feels a bit slippery, or a bit more slippery. And I kind of would have expected it to be the other way around. Because I wasn't sure if the LaFerrari was all-wheel drive or not, but I had thought that the Porsche was four-wheel drive, but just based on my initial experience with this, it feels like it handles more like a rear-wheel drive car. At least more so than the LaFerrari did. We'll have to take this to a real race and see how it feels. So, one thing I noticed, excuse me, on the quick drive over to this race is... Oh, goodness gracious. As you will see, if I don't crash, that is, goodness gracious. Okay, alright. Wow, let's get it under control. That was a rocky start. Anyway, what I was going to say is that I noticed on the quick drive over here, and as you've probably noticed by now, this thing is a lot more tail happy than the LaFerrari was. I don't know if it's just kind of the setup we did. I mean, I think I set them up pretty much exactly the same in terms of suspension and tires and whatnot. But this fits my driving style a bit more. Like it. Oh god, I keep hitting the bump or something right there, and it just throws out my drift. Very annoying. Anyway, this thing will get the tail out no problem compared to the LaFerrari. Did not want to get that tail out. So far, I think I'm gonna be more pleased with this build than the LaFerrari. Both great cars, though. But this is gonna be a bit more fun and a bit more my style because you can slide it through the corners pretty easily. Which honestly is surprising. I was expecting this to be more grippy than the LaFerrari was, and it's less. So I don't know. Shows you what I know. Alright, there we go. God, this thing looks so tight. It's so freaking wide. I love it. And then the exhaust coming out of the the back there. I forgot that that's where the exhausts were on this car. I love it. Alright, we are crushing these fools. I mean, this was like, I think, a level 330, and we are 400 plus, so should have been an easy victory, and it was. Alright, it's time for the real test. Night racing. See if this thing actually is any good. Excuse me. This is a level 350 race, so it should be a little bit challenging. We'll see how much traffic I end up running into. But yeah, like this is very responsive. I actually feel like it's more responsive with the turn-in than the LaFerrari was. Like it's very okay. Hi, wow. It's very nimble. Whoa. Okay. Lost control a little bit there, but we're good. I think that's the first time I've heard the cops say hypercar. Or if they have, I haven't noticed it. Because I've definitely driven other hypercars and they haven't said anything, at least that I noticed, about me driving a hypercar. Alright, back in first. Whoa! Oh god. Whew. Do not want to get air when you're trying to drift. Oop, got a little bit sharp there through the parking lot. We're okay though. Avoid the truck, holy smokes. Weave through all the traffic. Yep, there we go. Oh my goodness gracious. Whew. Alright, let's try and be careful here. I'd like to keep first place. Brake. Goodness gracious. Ah! Okay, gotta be careful not to hold down on the throttle when you're trying to regain control like that, because you'll just kind of fishtail. On LaFerrari, which would not. Alright. First place. Not too shabby. Yeah, so I have to say... Oh, we're at the mansion. I have to say, I'm really liking this car a lot, actually. This might be my favorite that we've done of the hybrid supercars. So we've now done all of them. We did the McLaren P1 first. That was a while ago. And then we just did the Regera and the LaFerrari. Now we're finishing it out with this Porsche 918. Or Porsche. Don't hate me. And I have to say, this, I think this is my favorite one. Oh, okay. Not, going through that off-road stuff. Slow this right down. Get that person out. Don't feel like getting in a police chase right now. But yeah, I have to say, this is a nice car. Plus, I just love the way, this looks. I mean, it actually has a good amount of customization. It was only listed as like a 3 or a 4, but I feel like it was pretty good. I mean, I guess you can't do a whole lot to the performance side because it's already so maxed out. It's not maxed out. It's already so high. It only takes a little bit to max it out. But yeah, I mean, this wide body kit is sick. Let me know what you guys think of the Porsche 918 down below. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below. And if you're new, maybe think about hitting that subscribe button or ringing that notification bell. Until next time, stay classy.